Welcome, welcome. This is Gull Khan, your money mindset expert, and I'm so excited. We've got Edward here with us. Hi, Edward.
Hi, Gull. Hi.
Okay, so Edward's been as part of the mastermind, and we are talking about his experience of being in the mastermind and sharing some of his results. So, Edward, tell everybody, what is it that you do at the moment?
I work as an independent real estate agent in Marbella area, Spain. I'm doing this for 15, 16 years already.
But you're originally from somewhere else?
I'm originally from Holland.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I know that you're an expat, so you're originally from Netherlands and you moved into Spain. All right, so Edward, tell us, what was your main problem before you joined the Millionaire Mindset Mastermind?
I'll make the answer short, or as short as possible. I am an Dr. Joe Dispenza student. I've joined some workshops. I really love his theory, and I really practice a lot of his meditations, etc. So I knew, and I know that everything is energy. So everything has its frequency, and I was trying to find the frequency of money. Where do I find it? I'm only finding the frequency of money, but everything that is involved with that. How can I connect with the frequency of money? That was my big question. Maybe I have the answer, maybe not, but yes.
So what if you just quickly share with them what sort of results have you got by being part of the mastermind? And you only joined, so we're doing this interview just over the end of March. You joined at the beginning of February, so just 2 months ago.
Yes, so I joined your masterclass in January. Then I decided to join the mastermind.
Yeah, so you came to the workshop. So you came to the workshop, the 5-day workshop in January, which we did, and then you actually decided to join the mastermind in the beginning of February. So you've been part of the mastermind for 2 months.
Yes, sales didn't happen. Let's say since COVID hit the market last year. It just didn't happen, and I didn't know why. And now I joined the mastermind, and the sales came back again.
And you've had, I think, if I can share your results, you didn't have sales for 11 months, and then since mastermind,
and then I've had 2 in a month. Yes.
Yeah, and 2 within the month. So which is quite phenomenal. And these are decent sized properties. They're not small properties either. They're big size.
Yeah, decent size. Yes.
Okay, fabulous. So what made you join the mastermind in the first place? What was it that triggered you? Thought, okay, because you have such extensive knowledge anyway, coming from Dr. Joe Dispenza, someone I follow and love and adore as well. What made you think that being part of the mastermind would help you? What made you join?
I don't know exactly, but something triggered me. But as I said, I wanted to know about the frequency of money, but it's not just one thing. It's the whole, I think the whole system or the whole program that you offer, that was very appealing to me. So that's made me decide to do it, because I have videos that I can do self-study. We have the weekly sessions where I can ask your questions, but there's also many people in the group who ask their questions that I may have had, or questions that I will have. So you learn from the others as well.
Yeah, and we also have, so those are bi-weekly, and in the other bi-weekly call we have is the manifestation call, which are really, really powerful as well, and everything else, which is great. So tell us, so now let's talk about the actual mastermind. And the mastermind is not just because the concepts is unique because of 2 things: the bi-weekly manifestation calls and the energy clearings, which are in the home study course. So let's talk about the bi-weekly manifestation calls. How we find them, and they're very unique to me. So what's your experience been with those?
Yes, that's correct. They are very unique. What to say, Gull? The manifestation calls are pretty unique. If you are aware and if you're familiar with the concept of doing meditations, at least in my case, because 10 years ago I knew nothing about it. So I learned, and this For me, it just comes in at the right moment. And you manifest things that are there for you at the right moment.
Yeah.
You're not manifesting 5 million euros for tomorrow, or at least I'm not.
No, and I don't think it's
impossible.
we don't encourage that either. It's a step-by-step process. Yeah.
So yes, so I manifested something, a certain amount, and it just came to my head. I didn't think of it before. I didn't write it down. Never. I never thought of that amount. But the amount of money came to my head. I manifested it in the meditation, so it was there. The next day, I had a phone call from a new client saying she wanted to sell her house for a few million euros, and the commission was
exactly that
amount.
Yeah, and this is the point that I make in my podcast and other places as well. The desire that you actually going to have comes into your warehouse first. So that amount of money was already ready to be given to you first.
Yes.
The desire came second, like, oh, I should have that, and that desire comes second. So you're doing it that way around. So what you're trying to bring in through manifestation is bring whatever's already in your warehouse into the physical 3D world. And that's why it's such a fast process, which is amazing. And I remember you shared that in the group and everyone was like quite astonished. That was quite astonishing itself. Now let's talk about the energy clearings. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. My energy clearings are unique, to say the least. They're different. They're very, very unique to me. What's your experience been with my energy clearings?
I'm really happy that I have the experience with meditations. Now, the energy clearings are really intense, really intense.
Yeah.
So it does clear a lot.
Yeah.
They're very specific. So because you are specific, you say you have to clear about this, and there you go. So after the clearing, it is gone, and if it's not gone, it will be gone in an hour or
48 to 72 hours. Yeah.
It will be gone, and it really works like that.
Yeah, I'm so glad you said that. I am really proud of them. I think when someone's first introduced my energy clearings, they're a bit taken back because it is quite strange. They're quite different from the common, most things out there, but they're very effective and they work, which is awesome. So thank you for sharing your experience with it. So now let's talk about if somebody's on, so obviously this is going to be watched by people who are going through the workshop or have been to one of my workshops, and they've been to the workshop and they know that it works, and that's how you came through Mastermind too. And they're thinking, well, yeah, Gull's techniques work. She resonates with me, and everything sounds really good. But I know the fact that Gull keeps talking about the fact that it's a 12-month program. It requires time commitment and it requires financial commitment because, Mastermind isn't cheap. It requires financial commitment too. What would you say to someone like this who's on the borderline, who's thinking, I know this works, but I'm not sure if this is the right time? What would you say to someone like that, financially or time-wise?
3 words. Do it now. That's all. Do it now. Do it now. It's the best thing that can happen to you. So if you're ready for it and have just a little doubt, do it now. Do it now, because it's really very helpful.
Wonderful.
If you have a lot of doubts, maybe you need more information. But if you only have a little doubt, do it now, because it will help you, and the money will come back to you. The money hasn't come back to me yet, but I'm convinced that in 12 months' time it will be
manifold. Of course, it will, and it will be manifold. I never promise a monetary amount and never say when it will come. I just know it's going to come, and this is what you need. But you need to do the work initially. And in all fairness, you've only just started in February, so we've only 2 months in. But I think it's good to gauge where we are, and I'm super grateful for that. Well, thank you so much, Edward. Thank you so much for sharing your experience. Tell us, where can we find you, Edward?
You can find me on my website, meagher.es, but also on Facebook. That's where I am, your personal real estate agent for Marbella, Costa del Sol area.
Fantastic, fantastic. And thank you so much for sharing your experience. Thank you so much for sharing your experience in the mastermind and quite candidly and openly agreeing to do this. And for those watching, thank you so much for watching me and Edward. I will be back with another mastermindee sharing their experience of how the Millionaire Mindset Mastermind helped transform their life, help to change their mindset. Until the next time we meet, this is Gull Khan signing off. Take care and bye for now.